Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the opening ceremony of the 2012 Academic Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of Teachers College, Susan Furman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you to Teachers College for our 4th annual Academic Festival. It's always a joyous occasion at TC for several reasons. First, of course, is the wonderful turnout of people who embody the best of us, what we are, our representatives, our graduates, and our alumni. So welcome. We're so happy to see you here. And we also are fortunate to have our future represented because for the second year in a row, we've been able to time this at the same time as our admitted student weekend. So we have hundreds of brand new to TC students. Could you raise your hands if you're here? The rest of us want to applaud you. So we're going to be looking forward to seeing you in the fall. We're also, of course, blessed with an exceptional board of trustees, people who passionately care about and believe in our mission, and who devote incredible amounts of time and energy to ensure that we have the resources to achieve our goals. And it's great to see our co-chair, Jack Hyland, sitting in the audience this morning, and Joyce Cowan, to whose generosity we owe this absolutely beautiful auditorium. So thank you, Joyce. So one of the reasons we have a great turnout this morning is our theme, which is rewriting the learning landscape. Technology touches every profession, every field of industry, and people in all walks of life. And we're here today not so much to marvel at all the new technological innovations that are affecting education, but rather to understand the ways in which technology can improve our lives, especially by facilitating advances in learning across the many different fields and professions we collectively represent. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn." Well, as you're going to hear today from an outstanding cast of speakers, technology involves us in many ways. It transforms us from passive spectators to active learners. It puts vast amounts of information at our fingertips and empowers each of us to become creative seekers of new knowledge. And it exponentially increases our capacity to form new connections and undertake collaborative endeavors in what become then powerful crucibles of learning. In that spirit, I encourage all of you to be interactive partners in learning today. Feel free to offer questions and comments at the panel discussions, and I especially hope you'll seize the occasion to form new connections while reviving old ones. Along with our great turnout and our captivating theme, there's one other reason we're especially excited about this year's festival. We've begun our countdown to our 125th anniversary of the founding of Teachers College. Next year, 2013, our calendar for the whole year will be packed with events to commemorate one of the greatest stories ever told in graduate education school history. How Teachers College played a leading role, first in educating generations of New Yorkers, and then in shaping the future of education and the development of related fields of psychology and health in America and throughout the world. In reading about John Gertner's new book on the history of Bell Labs, The Idea Factory, I noted that some striking parallels between Bell Labs and Teachers College. Both institutions were household names. Both were hotbeds of innovation that yielded astonishing breakthroughs and discoveries in the 20th century. Bell Labs invented the transistor and produced major advances in lasers, fiber optics, communication systems, satellites, and cellular telephony. TC created nearly a dozen new fields, including special education, educational measurement, nutrition education, conflict resolution, urban education, the study of gifted children, and international and comparative education. And as I like to point out, innovations both large like that and small, we are also the place where the song Happy Birthday was invented. Both Bell Labs and Teachers College encourage innovation by bringing a powerful mix of researchers and practitioners from diverse disciplines into close quarters. Bell Labs had physicists, material scientists, engineers, and metallurgists working closely together. TC was the only institution of its kind to have researchers and practitioners in education, psychology, and health, all working in close proximity to one another. The big difference, of course, Bell Labs' heyday as an R&D powerhouse has long passed. It no longer exists. TC's best days for educating the future are still to come. So while we have much to commemorate, our 125th anniversary celebration will also inspire us to look ahead to a future where we remain the nation's premier address for sparking a renaissance in learning that will truly yield staggering gains for our schools, our organizations, and all of humanity. Today's festival is going to preview some of that crystal ball gazing. In fact, in a moment, I'm going to share with you a brief video that we've created from interviews conducted for our oral history project. We now have captured for eternity stories and perspectives from many seminal figures who've shaped our legacy of leadership in health, psychology, nutrition, government, and education across the lifespan. In the following clip, you'll hear a number of these women and men speak about the future, the role that TC will play in shaping that future. Can we roll the tape, please?